Hello, digital marketers. This is the Income Splash podcast where I share with you digital marketing strategies, tools, and resources to help you start, launch, and grow a successful online business. What I do basically is to help you get from where you are to where you ought to be in life and in business as you begin to lead with confidence.
Welcome to Income Splash Podcast, dedicated to sharing digital marketing strategies, tools, and resources to help you get started, launch and grow your business up to the point it becomes extremely successful. For more information, visit incomesplash.com. And now, on with the episode of your host and fellow digital marketer, Sam Adenka.
Sam Adenka here, and I am super excited to get into your ears because I have a superstar guest, Abraham Ologundudu, who is going to help us with strategies of advancing our small-scale business with social media marketing. Please stay tuned. So I first met Abraham in 2013 when he published a very fantastic guest post on my blog, one that still gets the blog a lot of traffic to this day. By the way, that article is titled 5 Warning Signs You're Addicted to Your Smartphone. Just recently, I attended Abraham's masterclass on finding your unique selling point. And trust me, that masterclass was a bomb because attending the class helped me in gaining the clarity I most needed to move my business to the next level. And so today we have Abraham Ologundudu Okpoluwa. Abraham, is this a good time to be alive?
Yes, it's a good time, most amazing time to be alive. There are so many opportunities around us that can give us the edge to get what we want in life.
Great to hear that. So I'll tell you a little something about Abraham. He's the founder of SeasonedLifeJournal.com. He is a personal development coach, writer, speaker, and trainer. He is the convener of Leverage Conference. His ultimate aim in life is to contaminate the world with his creative genius and empty all his virtue in this world by multiplying himself in people he meets daily. One of his goals is to influence people by equipping and informing them to become functional in nation building, Nigeria to be specific. He's passionate about the power of technology to bring about innovations that will develop any nation. He loves helping people become a better version of themselves. He currently holds a BSc degree in physics education from Lagos State University. And now, if you ask me, I'd say that's an amazing profile. So, Abraham, I've just given a little overview of who you are. Why don't you just go ahead and tell us a little bit about you, your story, a background story of who you are and why you do what you do today?
Okay, thank you very much, Sam. Thank you for that amazing introduction.
You're welcome.
I'm Abraham, and what I do is I help people build the right momentum they need to help them bring their ideas to reality. And this all started about 6 years ago when I left secondary school, and I had a group of friends that were not sure what next to do. And so I created a small group on Facebook where I kept on speaking to people, sharing articles, and my little knowledge I know about finding their passion or making their life worth living. And the group grew from 1 to 2 to 800 in less than a year.
Wow.
Right there, I had this wake up call that I can do more of these, and I am talented and gifted in this area of helping people find themselves and discover who they are, and I can help them build the right momentum they need to push them from where they are to where they want to be. And so that's how the whole journey started for me. So basically, I'll say I'm a people builder. I build them, develop their innate skills and talents, and let it become a value to both them and their immediate society. So, thank you.
All right. Wow, that's an amazing one. Okay, so today we are discussing social media marketing and how it helps small scale businesses. All right, so the first question I would like to ask is, what is social media marketing? What does it mean, and how does it really help small businesses?
All right. I'll take it from there. Social media marketing, I can see it as the process of creating, promoting, selling, and distributing a product or a service using social media. So no matter the business model you have, there's always a way to adapt social media into it. So it is not just an action. Remember I said it is a process of creating. So social media is not an action. It's not a one-time thing you do when you publish a post. It's actually a process of promoting and creating or selling or distributing. So it goes beyond just advertising. It's actually a process, and it's actually a good tool for anyone who wants to engage in serious inbound marketing. And when I mean inbound marketing, this has to do with marketing that is customer focused. So social media marketing is useful in attracting new customers to your product as well as your services, and it can also be used as a tool to delight and engage your existing customers. And in social media marketing, I think the ultimate goal is to create content that your target audience will share with their social network to help increase your brand awareness and to help you also broaden your customer reach, as well as also serving the need of your target market. So it's like using one stone to kill multiple birds in so you are attracting customers to yourself. You are actually solving their problems and making life better for them. And in that same process, they become promoters of your business. When they get maximum value, they can share they can share your content to their own network or their own space, and people out there can see what you have to offer. So with social media marketing, you can draw you can draw new and unique visitors to your website, maybe where you host your products or your services. And by adding social media links to your content on your website or your blog or whatever platform you have, such as a sharing button, for example, can help the promotion of your business be very effective. So let me just round up on this particular question that social media marketing can help your company get direct feedback also from customers and potential customers, while making your company seem more personable. So you're not just they're not just a robot company pushing out content, but with social media marketing, your engagement with your customer can become more personal. They can feel that the human is talking to them, because we are emotional beings and we want to connect with humans. So with social media marketing, you can make your business emotional. You can reach out to people's emotions. You can make them interact with you. And your business is not boring. It's business and it's fun at the same time.
Okay. All right. All right. Thank you so very much for that. That was actually amazing. Now, the question, a follow up question to that would be, you talked about content, sharing content. Now, I want to know, is about content, is it just specifically to just articles alone, how about sharing pictures, video, whatever? How can I use all of those? Say for instance, my own way of actually relating to people is not in article, it's probably in just doing video, just showing myself on a webcam or something, and I just want to talk to people about that. Is that also, can I use that to actually promote myself on social media?
Okay. Let me elaborate a bit. When I mean content,
Okay.
on social media, your content is not just text. When I mean text, it's not just written articles.
Okay.
Content can also be a video. Your content can also be an infographic. That's
Okay.
an image explaining a particular concept. Your
Right.
content can also be in form of a live stream, or it can be in form of a webinar. Your content can be a PDF file. It can
Okay.
be in multiple formats. So it's, your content online on social media is not limited to written text.
Okay.
It's for various formats.
All right. All right. Now, thanks for that. Now, this whole talk about social media marketing seems to boil down to our planning. So you need to plan and set goals to help you actually make good use of social media marketing. Isn't it? Isn't that it?
That's correct. You need
Or
to plan.
all right, amazing. So the question is, how do I plan for my social media campaign to get a good result?
Okay, how do you plan for your social media campaigns?
Yeah.
All right. I will start by saying, can you just start a social media campaign you cannot just run into social media marketing or run into trying to use social media for your business without having a goal in mind. So the first step for you to plan is to have a goal. What do I want to achieve? What are my aims? What are my goals? What are my objectives? Now, this is going to help you develop a good strategy. What is the core result I want to drive using social media? Do I want awareness? Do I want a loyal? Do I want loyalty? Do I want retention? Or do I want to make more sales? So you actually break this down into SMART goals, as we know them, specific goals. Specifically state what you want in measurable terms, how you achieve it at a particular time frame. So instead of just saying you want more customers, you can say you want to increase your sales by 30% in the next 2 months. So that's the first thing you need to put in mind, that have a goal. The next thing that we talk about is you want to plan a social media strategy. I want to plan a social media strategy is that you must have a target audience, and we call this your buyer persona.
Okay.
So what's your buyer persona? It's actually how would I explain buyer persona? Okay, every business must have a buyer persona, and if you want to get results that are targeted, you need one. So if your persona is wrongly designed, your process actually needs to be failed. So your buyer persona is like your description of your ideal client.
Okay.
Describe them in details. For example, where do they live? What's the location? What challenges are they facing there? Specifically, try to narrow down your buyer persona to one person. Act like you are dealing with just one person. So your buyer persona, maybe if your business is female centered, is a female from the age of 18 to 35. Maybe she's a newly graduated student from college, seeking for a job. These are her hobbies. Try to write in details the things that describes your buyer persona in a singular form. Use you, who is the person, can describe the person by giving the person a dummy name. So in this case, you are dealing with one person, and with those interests or with those information you research, because you have to research a lot to get a good buyer persona. You can actually develop content that will suit that target audience. Look at let me join the lines together. You have a goal. You actually create a buyer persona so that the content you create, which we talked about earlier in different formats, which can be text, audio, video,
Okay.
can suit the person you want to serve. So if you don't have a good buyer persona, you'll be creating perhaps the right content for the wrong person. And so all your efforts will be flopped. So that is why this process is very important. Have a goal, create a buyer persona. Who do I want to target in detailed form? Then create content in whatever format you choose to suit that person's need. So I can summarize them in those 3 processes.
All right, all right. Thank you so very much for that. I really appreciate that. That's a lot of value there. So, still on that buyer personnel thing and finding target audience. Now, are there any tools or resources that you can point us to help us actually be able to do that, like setting the goals and getting the buyer personnel template or something? Are there any templates for that?
Okay, I can recommend the number one source where you can get a good template is to create a bio persona. You just log on to blog.hubspot.com, and you can search for a bio persona template. That's the number one platform for inbound marketing. So you can log on to that website and you can search for a bio persona template, and to help you go through the process.
All right. Thank you so much. Now, the question is, how many social platforms can I use at a time? And which are the most important? Twitter, Facebook, Google Plus, LinkedIn. There are a lot of them. So, which are the ones that are actually okay? That if I get on today, I'm going to be able to get a lot of results.
All right, Sam. Now we'll go back to the basics. I said earlier that you need to have a goal, you need to have a target audience, and you need to create content, you need to create solutions that will suit the target audience. So it's
Okay.
important that if you want to drive results, that you are strategic, that you are specific, and this make me say that you can't be everywhere. You can't be on Facebook, on Twitter. You can't spread your energy all over all your networks because you want to get more customers. No, you have to be at the right place
Okay.
at the right time. It's a function of being at the right place. So you should focus your social media strategy on places where you know that your bio persona, which I say is the description of your target audience, are spending their time.
Okay.
That's down to get maximum value. So if your product or services, for example, is a B2B, B2B is a business to business
Okay.
based business to business based service. Maybe you're a coach and you help other service entrepreneurs develop their products. Then number one place you need to spend your time on is LinkedIn.
Wow.
LinkedIn, the professional platform for business owners, for executives and professionals. And you can even spend your time more on Twitter.
Wow. Okay.
But when it comes to business to customer, which we call B2C focused business, then you can be looking more on Facebook or Instagram, which is a more informal place for business. So, for example, if you offer confectionaries, you make cakes, you bake bread, that's your business. That's the business you run in your local location. Then you should know that you'll be spending more time on Facebook, you'll be spending more time on Instagram. So that is the whole principle behind using social media. Focus your energy where you know your target audience spend their time.
Their time.
And you cannot know that if you don't spend time researching your bio persona, which I spoke about earlier, which is your ideal, a semi-fictional character or a fictional character of your ideal client. If you can get that strictly settled out, then you will know where to meet people at the right time and attract them to your business.
All right, amazing. So, social media, especially Facebook, they've recently restricted the reach of people to actually get to meet a lot of customers now. So, if you have a Facebook page, before when you share things on Facebook, you get to reach a lot of people, but now they've restricted that. And they now have a kind of Facebook advertisements where you have to pay some $2, $5 and above to be able to get a lot of traffic or a lot of viewers seeing your content. Now, how does that work, and how can I use it to leverage my business?
Okay, I will say specifically that it's not like it is a deliberate restriction.
Okay.
Okay, let's start from, for example, Facebook pages have limited reach because I know one of the ideas of Facebook that they want value, they want people to see the right content they need. So maybe, for example, when you post your content on your Facebook page, you might be reaching maybe 16% or let's say 20% of your total audience. So if, for example, you have 1,000 followers on your page, so you might be very sure that you're reaching only 20% of your followers. So for you to get access to more people, then you might need to boost your content, that is paying for ad, so that your content or whatever you're putting out there is reaching more people. Then on the other hand, with the Facebook profile, which is your personal profile, the whole idea behind that is your content only gets to people that engage with you.
Okay.
If you are seeing any content, if you are seeing any content, for example, let me use your own profile, Sam. Whatever content you're seeing every time on your news feed,
Yeah.
people that you engage with most,
Hmm.
notice that the people that you comment on their status most, are the people that you engage with, interact with their content most. But those people which you don't interact with, you notice that they're on Facebook, but you don't really see their feeds.
Yeah.
For you to maximize that is this. If you want people to assess your business better, they have to create engaging content. So the more people engage with your content, the more they will see it on their newsfeed. But if your content gets less engagement, then it will be those people that you really want to target will not. There'll be a low probability of them seeing your content show on their newsfeed. So the whole idea is, if you want to get maximum impact, whether on Facebook or your Facebook profile or your Facebook page, engagement. The more people engage with your content, the more you're able to see it. So that's the whole idea.
All right. Thank you so much, Abraham, for that value. Now, this is the last question, and we have now gotten to the end of the show. But then, before I call it a wrap, then I'd like you to please share with us your strategies, best strategies, of course, of leveraging social media marketing to help small scale businesses.
Best strategies. How do you think best strategies?
Yes.
Strategies when you want to be relevant, something I've really learned, and every day I internalize it and make sure that I work by it is, number one, whatever business you are doing, whether online or offline, but now we're looking at online, is that create solutions that meet your prospect needs. Number one is to create value.
Okay.
And something I need to say is that I personally, whatever I is now, that starting out new might have the advantage is that don't assume what your prospect needs. Don't just sit down in your workspace and assume. You need to go out and find out. So you need to research. That is the best way to create targeted and valuable content, by asking people, whether informally, by research, by surveys, know what they need. Then secondly, after you create the content that meets people's needs, then create content also that will spark conversation. So, for example, you might have a very compelling content, which I know most people have. They have nice things to share, and they don't know how to make it engaging. I had this issue myself. But the best way to make your content engaging and spark the conversation, which that's the best way to be viral, is to master the art of storytelling. You must be able to share stories that relate to people. That is how to spark conversation. Then lastly, build a community around your business. Don't just let people come and go. Try to find the way of bringing them together and keep on serving the community. For example, Coca-Cola does that a lot. Everybody now is sharing a Coke. Everyone is sharing a feeling. That's gone beyond a business. That's gone beyond a brand. It has become a family now. Everybody is going about looking for their names on Coke, if it's possible. If someone receives a Coke with his name, it's not because they've not drank a Coke before, but there's something added that Coke is giving to them beyond the liquid inside. It has actually appealed to their emotions, and some people even get a Coke not because they want to buy a Coke, but they just want to have Coke. So, create content that meets people's needs, create content that sparks conversation, and build a community around your business. I believe if you can master the core of these three things all together, you can build a compelling, you can build a relevant business that is capable of changing the world.
Wow. Thank you so very much, Mr. Abraham Ologududu. I really appreciate it. But just before we call it a wrap on the show tonight, I noticed that you've been sharing a lot of content on I think Facebook, on WhatsApp, about the 30 days challenge. I don't know. I cannot really remember, but then you've been sharing a lot of value. Now, I'd like you to just say a little something about that and how we can actually get the the whole article because, getting on the, what's it called, on the phone every time now and then, reading all of these things is sometimes really, I don't know, stressful. But then how can we get the whole compilation of the articles that you've been sharing on social media? Because I think it is really, really valuable, those things that you've been sharing. So how do we get these things?
Okay, 30 Days No Excuse Challenge is basically an initiative I brought up to spark up, or let me say, wake the giants in people out there to break limiting beliefs they have about themselves.
Wow.
And start up with the thing that they're passionate about, or start up something that they know they should be doing. And so for 30 days, I've been sharing things that is actually beyond the norm. I'm trying to break the usual to people know about. So I said earlier, I want to help people build the right momentum they need to make their life better. So that is what 30 Days No Excuse is about. And for people to get the content, I'm actually immediately after the challenge, every of those things I've been sharing for the first 30 days will be compiled into an ebook where people can download and read at their convenience. And to access that, you can log on to my blog, www.seasonedlifejournal.com, subscribe there, and they will get the ebook right in their email when it is ready. And you can, whoever is interested or people out there can read and change their life and move on to the next phase of influence.
All right. Thank you so much. So how do we reach you if we want to ask for help?
Okay, you my major platform where I like to communicate to people is via my email address, abraham@seasonedlifejournal.com. Abraham@seasoned, seasonedlifejournal.com. Or you can follow me on Instagram at IamOAbraham, on Twitter at IamOAbraham, and on Facebook, Abraham Ologundudu. Whatever platform suits you, I'm ready to connect with you any day, anytime, and we could discuss about how you can move your life to the next level.
Wow. Thank you so very much for your time. We really appreciate. Thank you. So,
thank you very much, Sam.
Yep.
I appreciate the privilege to be on your platform. And you're really doing great. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate it. So listeners, this is where we have come to the end of this podcast. We have been discussing with Abraham Ologundudu, who has intelligently shared his knowledge of social media marketing as it affects a business growth. Thank you so very much for listening to the podcast, and I will catch you here next week, Tuesday, where we will be discussing with Sefa Saga, who will teach us the importance of creating a mailing list, how to collect emails, build quality relationships with the people on the list, and of course, use this list to make profits. Please don't miss it. But just before I sign out of here today, I'd like to give a shout out to some really amazing people who have recently joined our Facebook platform and are already sharing their insightful posts, articles, content, pictures, and everything. The likes of Okon Joseph, Burutolu, Vicky Law, Sefa Saga, and a host of other amazing people, Emeka Nobis, and all of them. I want to really appreciate them. Thank you so much. Thumbs up for sharing. I am so happy. I'm so happy. Now, if you really want to join the group, it is called Accelerated Income Mastermind. Accelerated Income Mastermind. That's the place where I share with you strategies that will help you lead with confidence as you go on to start, launch, and grow your own successful online business empire. All right. To join, you can visit www.incomesplash.com/in. That is AIM. Thank you. And once again, I appreciate you for listening. Bye-bye.
You have been listening to the Income Splash podcast, brought to you by IncomeSplash.com. You can download other episodes at our website, www.incomesplash.com. It's free of charge. And also, remember to sign up for our free courses while there. You're free to share this podcast with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, or LinkedIn. And we welcome your opinion, comments, or questions about anything you've heard. Call us at 234-816-164-6027, or you can reach us through our website or Facebook fan page. And please, don't forget to rate and review ISP on iTunes. Thank you for listening.